Hi, I'm Stephanie, and I'm an Usborne Books and More consultant, and I wanted to share some of my favorite storybooks. So this is my all-time favorite book right now. It's super cute. It has really pretty illustrations as well. This little boy finds a dragon, but he doesn't really know how to take care of it. So he starts writing to all of these places to figure out how to take care of them, and he gets really funny letters back. Our daycare actually was super pumped about this book because they have a unit on letter writing and, mail and how the mail works. So they're using this book as an example on how you write letters and how you can get letters back. Super, super cute. Again, like these illustrations are adorable. This was his friend writing back. So a little girl with her crayon. And I love this book. Can I Join Your Club is super cute. It's about this little duck who wants to join all these clubs, but he doesn't fit in with them, and my daughter loves making these noises as we go through, and in the end he's denied from all these books, so then in the end he makes his own club and he lets everybody in because you can never have too many friends. Absolutely love this book. This is my daughter's other favorite. Nibbles the Book Monster is a classic. The little monster loves to eat books, and he eats his way out of the book, and you have to find him, and he jumps into other books and he changes the story, and it's so funny and witty. It's so cute. So he goes through 3 stories, and then at the very end you catch him, but then he escapes again through the back of the book. Super cute. And then there's also Nibbles the Dinosaur Guide, where he goes through, it's Usborne, so there's lots of learning as well, through a dinosaur book, and then he makes his way out again. Boy is super cute and is super great for introducing disabilities. So this little boy is deaf and he has dancing fingers, and it's so cute. They're referring to sign language, and he ends up bringing this town back together with the dragon and the king. There was a misunderstanding on why they were fighting, and the little boy is the one who discovers that, and then they all end up getting along in the end. Super cute. Where Happiness Lives. This has really pretty illustrations and flaps as well, talking about how the little mice love their lives until they see a bigger and better house, and then they meet this mouse and she brings them around, and they're just in awe of how amazing this house is, and they think she must have it the best, but then they discover she's actually lonely and she loves to look down at them and see where their happiness comes from. Great message for adults too, actually. I know we often find ourselves looking at other people and being envious of them, so great message for adults and kids, actually. A Tale of Two Beasts walks through a story from the girl's perspective, where she finds this little guy, and she thinks she's saving him, so it goes through her perspective, and then he escapes, and then it goes through his side of the story where he's just having a great day, and then all of a sudden he gets kidnapped by this terrible beast, and she carries him off. So it's a great introduction of there's two perspectives, 2 sides to every story. Jessica's Box is cute. Hey puppy. This little girl wants to make friends, so she brings something in her box to school hoping to make friends, and if they do like to come and check things out, it doesn't last for long, and she's really discouraged, and finally she hides in the box. She doesn't know what else to do, and little boy thinks she's playing hide and seek, and she makes a friend, and at the very end, Grandpa leaned in close and said, "You must have had something very special in your box today." Jessica smiled and said, "I did," because it was her. How cute is that? Curious Case of the Missing Mammoth. This is a fun one too. They're looking for this little mammoth that got away, but they end up going through a museum. There's lots of foldouts in here. So this is one that if you're reading this with your real little one, adult supervision, And you can read however much you want. When I first started this with my daughter, we just read the main text, but then when she reads it with my husband, he likes to read all of the little facts, so you can actually learn a lot in this book as well. But it's super cute, super entertaining, and again, Usborne, so you're always learning even more. The Prince, the Witch, the Thief, and the Bear is cute, where the little boy is making up a story, or the father is putting him to bed, and he's making up a story, but the boy keeps changing it. So it walks through, and things end up changing as he's telling the story. So now he's carrying the horse up, and then he wants it to be a princess all of a sudden, so it changes to a princess, but then back to a prince. Just a cute way of, I mean, I know my dad always changed stories as we went, and it's just a cute, very cute book. So The Prince, the Witch, the Thief, and the Bear. Jonathan James and the What If Monster. There's also a little What If Monster stuffed animal too. So this one goes through, and we always have worry in our head. So what if they giggle? What if it's chilly? What if you jump and look really silly? There's all these doubts in his head from this little what if monster. So he's like not wanting to try anything. And then finally, wait just a minute, I have something to say after hearing what ifs all through the day. I hear all your worries, I hear all your claims. But what if you're wrong? Asked Jonathan James. And then like, what if I climb right to the top? What if they think I look really cool? What if baseball is nothing but fun? So it talks about, you might have these worries and fears, but don't let them hold you back, because you could end up just absolutely loving it and making new friends and things like that. It's super cute. Cordelia, same illustrator, obviously, and author. She believes that she can fly with her imagination, and she's just absolutely loving it. And then until the day others doubted, she flew. So then her life kind of becomes sad. She doesn't get to have this fun anymore. She misses the stars and the moon where she used to sing and play. And then she's like, who's to tell me that I can't do this? So then she starts just believing in herself again and using her imagination again, and she flies again. Really cute. And then Dan the Taxi Man. My daughter's daycare, all the kids are obsessed with this book. I had a book fair there, and they all bought this book. So it's Dan, beep beep the taxi man, going to the show and picking up the band. So they go through and they pick everybody up, and then there's the repetitive, and here's Dan, beep beep the taxi man. So I always pause, and then my daughter will fill in the rest of the sentence. So they're picking everybody up, ready to go to the band, or ready to go to their show, and then they realize something's missing, and then it's Dan the Taxi Man, so he becomes the lead singer. But it's just, they love the different sounds that we end up making, because with the tambourine it's shake a shake crash, and squeebity dee, and rat-a-tat-tat. So there's fun noises in this book, and repetition that the kiddos love. So these are just some of my favorites. I mean, there's so many out there. But if you are looking for some great read aloud books with your kids, I would definitely check these out. Thanks for tuning in.